Okay, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to actually make money in crypto and meme coins and Solana based meme coins. So there's really two ways to make money on this. So you got the first way, and the first way is using something like Photon or BullX to trade new pairs. So new coins that just came out, that just got created, and trying to find, trying to be the first one on these meme coins that just got created and, ride them to the top. You know what I mean? You can win big on these. And then another way is to look for, honestly, looking for coins that have pumped really hard and died off. And then you're looking for what I like to call a phase two. Phase two is going to be something like this. This is actually a really good example. It's had phase one where it launched. It was chilling for a bit, then it just went off crazy. Then it died down. It sat here for a bit, consolidating. Then it hit a phase two where it pumped right here, consolidating. You could say phase three, but it didn't really want to push up any higher. Went back down to consolidating levels, pushed up again, consolidating. This time it did it for a while. Then eventually pushed up a little bit, and then topped out to around 60 million, and then eventually died off. This also goes to show that everything eventually dies. This thing was at 170 million, and right now it's pretty much dead. I made a lot of money off this coin. I rode it from around here. I just rode the pump. I didn't make a crazy amount of money, but after a couple of months, I remembered about it, and I saw some people talking about it on X. Told you guys about X. You guys need to be using it. People talk about things all the time on there, and they really do help you out. So, I actually found this coin from the beginning, but then I found out about it again because I saw someone talking about how it reached back to its lows to about right here, the 30 million, 20 million. And I actually bought in right at the bottom right here because I was going off of these levels right here. And I rode it up to a 2x, took my initials out, and then rode it up from around 30 million all the way up to 90, so 3x. But you got to realize this is a 3x with size. This is a big market cap meme coin. This was sitting at 30 million. You know what I mean? I think I dropped in like 2 bands in this, and then took my initials out because better safe than sorry. And I rode this up to around like 80 million, so almost a 3x. So I made almost like, what is that, $4,000 off of this coin, all within what, there it is, like a week. $4,000 in a week. Then then eventually died again, and then I had a little pump. So this is what a lot of meme coins will do after they have a big pump. If they don't have a big pump like this, most of the time they're just gonna go to zero. Sometimes they big pump like this and they just go straight to zero. They don't even try to this one had a really good community that was holding its line, and it was really good. Okay, so another example here is Trump. Trump is a Donald Trump meme coin. This one I found out also, it's had a phase one, and then it has a phase two, but this phase two actually went higher than phase one, which is amazing. This one went all the way up to 90 million from 19 million, 20 million, and then it went back down. Then it actually got pushed back up again. Then it hit right back to consolidating levels. So around here, around the 30 to 20 million range. Sat here for a while. I remember I actually bought in kind of high. I bought in like right here, 40 million. Then some news came out, and then it launched. I remember this day right here. I remember I made like $2,000 because I had $1,000 sitting in it. I was actually about to sell because it was just dying off really quick. Then some crazy news came out, and it just shot straight up. It made me like a 2x right off the bat. Took my initials out, and I rode it up to all the way to like 110. I think I sold. I didn't sell the top right here. I sold around right here, somewhere in the middle. I made, I think, a couple grand off of that, and then eventually it actually held those levels for a while. Then eventually died off, and it hit consolidating right here, but then it couldn't get pushed back. And then again, every meme coin eventually dies. This one's slowly dying. So, and then here's another one. So this is a little bit different. This one I actually got in really early. I got in, man, what did I get in? I got in like 30 million? No, it was like 20 million, something like this. This is when people just started talking about base. And Base is on the Ethereum network. It's an ecosystem on there, and every chain has its main coins. There's Solana has a couple. It has like Dog with Hat, a couple other ones, but Dog with Hat is one of the top ones. It went crazy all within a month, but yeah. Solana has a bunch of different ones because it's a lot more. There's a lot more coins on there. So, but every ecosystem has its main, like 3 meme coins that dominate that. Shot to the top, and they're just every time you search up that ecosystem, those top 3 pop up. Base didn't have any. Base had one that was sitting at like 5 million. This other random one that was sitting around the same, and then that was it. And then this meme coin came out. This is part of the this certain narrative, boys club narrative, and I had a gut feeling. I seen people talk about it, and they were like, well, base ecosystem, it's it's gonna be pretty big, and it is big, and it worked out perfect. It launched up to almost 2 billion. I rode this from around 20 to 30 million to almost, well, I actually saw it around 1.4 billion. I was completely out of it, but I mean, it was crazy. This made me life-changing money right here. And this strategy is really just, I never looked at the chart, by the way. I never traded the chart. When I saw this go down, I did not sell because I knew this was going to go high. Of course, I took profit when it was in these consolidating levels, but I never actually sold all of my bag. I rode it because I knew this coin was going to go crazy. Base didn't have anything like this. You know what I mean? This is a meme coin where you never even had to look at the chart. I had conviction. You need to have conviction in these. This one had a strong community. It had some big people behind it, and and it worked out. I made a lot of money from this coin. This one really changed my life and really opened my eyes to crypto and how crazy. People made a lot of fucking money off of this. So maybe millions. I didn't make millions, but I definitely made life-changing money. And so there's that. So you have phase 1 and phase 2, like I just talked about. Which one is the best? Well, there really isn't a best. Phase 1, you can make quick money. You know what I mean? You can lose really quick, or you can make a lot of money really quick. Phase 2, you have to really be looking. You have to be looking for charts that bottom out like this. It's pretty hard to find them because not only do they need to be bottom out, they need to have a good community behind it. Sometimes they bottom out and they just die, and you know what I mean? It's not going back up, and it just dies off, and no one ever buys it ever again. So you need to be looking for ones that have this. You're waiting for a phase 2 pump. This is a perfect phase 2 pump, phase 3 pump. And then it just kept doing it because how good of a community it is. And eventually it died out like every other meme coin. But there were so many opportunities to buy on this coin. Right here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a very small one right here, 5. Again, really small. And then eventually kind of died off. Honestly, you could have bought right here and rode it up to 40 million from 13. That's like almost a 4x right there. But, I mean, it was already dying off. I wouldn't have bought that. So, next video, I'm going to be talking about phase 1. Phase 1, it gets a lot more complicated. It's fast paced. You got seconds to take trades. If you don't take them, then you're too late and there's no point going in them. If you make a mistake, then you might buy into a rug, then you lose all your money. But we'll talk about that in the next video.